I'm here to do another video for you, and I thought this would be fun because I haven't done one of these in a long time, and that is my current eyebrow routine, or how I currently do my eyebrows. I don't know, same thing. So the last time I remember doing one, I was using, I believe, either the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade or the Tarte Brow Mousse. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I have used everything from mousses, pomades, pencils, powders for my eyebrows. And I want to show you what I've been loving lately for my eyebrows, and that is the Anastasia Brow Powders. This right here is the Brow Pro palette, so it's almost every single eyeshadow powder that Anastasia carries. Actually, I think it is every single one. So it's every single color. That's what I use on my eyebrows today. So today I'm going to be featuring two colors in this palette. I'm going to be using the Soft Brown, which is this one right here, and the Auburn. I know you guys are probably like, you use Soft Brown and Auburn, like your hair is so dark. And yes, I do use those colors. It might sound a little odd, but I like these because they are warm tones. This is just how I do my eyebrows. There's no correct way or incorrect way. I do want to mention a few things before I get questions. What is on my lips? The lip liner I'm wearing is the NARS Velvet Lip Liner in Carré. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm gonna say it. Quite a big swatch so you can see. It looks like that. It's almost like that pinky, warm toned, almost like that pinky brown color. I lined my lips and I filled it all the way in. I'm really loving these Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. The color I am wearing over this lip liner is the color Cocoa Bean, and it's kind of like that brown. It is that brown shade. It's a beautiful brown shade on its own, but over this lip liner, it turns a little bit more of that, I don't know, like that pinky color. And I feel like I've worn this combination before. And if you're curious what's on my nails, I love blue nails. Again, if you've been watching me for a long time, I wear blue nails so much, especially in the spring and summertime. And now that it's almost spring, I'm kind of getting back into my blue. I did one coat of the Red Carpet 224 Aphrodite's Allure. So I have a coat of that on, and then over it, to make it a little bit more bright and a little bit more of a shine, I have the Red Carpet 510 Perfect High Heels. I have a coat of this right over it, and I love it. It's just kind of like blue, but not so blue where it's in your face. It's kind of like that navy with a little bit of a shine, so I love it. Now let's get on to the eyebrow tutorial. Okay, so I zoomed up really close so you guys can get a better see of my eyebrows. This eyebrow is a little bit higher than the other one, and also this one doesn't come down as low right here as this one. This one's a little bit higher and on the arch, and this one's a little bit higher in the front. I try to match them up as closely as possible, but your eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters. The first color that we're going to use from the Anastasia Brow Pro palette is, if I could open it, this one right here. This color is Soft Brown, and I like to use the darkest color on the Soft Brown duo. And I'm going in with my angled brush. This is my absolute favorite Tarte angled brush. I always brush my brows through with the Spoole, and just to make sure all the brow hairs are going in the same exact direction. And I'm going to take this soft brown color, I have it already packed on my brush, and I'm just going to focus that right in the front of the eyebrow. I like more of that slight ombre brow, not to where it looks so fake, but a little bit lighter in the front and then a little darker on the tail. So I'm taking this, and I'm just going to follow my hairline, and I can't talk while I do this, so I'm just going to just do it. Okay, so that's pretty much what I do first. You guys can see I did really short strokes, and I just kind of create a straight line, to be honest. And then I'm gonna take what's left on the brush and flick it upwards into the front of the brow. And this way you get a very light application, and it's not gonna be too dark. Again, I don't want this to look too unnatural. I just want it to be filled in slightly. I'm going to add a smidge more and sort of bring it over so it looks like that. And then I always move on to this front of the brow with the same brush, same color. I'm actually going to bring this a little bit lower in the front. Like that. See that right there? I brought it a lot lower than what the actual hairs are. When I last got my eyebrows done, the lady took off a little bit too much in the front, but that's okay. They will grow back. Now I'm just going to feather it upwards. Just pushing the powder up into the hairs. Right. Okay, now that we have the front of the brows pretty much complete, I'm going to go in with a different color. The next color I'm going to go in with is this duo right here. This one is called Auburn, and Auburn is a very red tone. I have a lot of warm tones in my hair. That's what I'm using these two colors right here because they're a lot warmer. So I'm going to take the darkest shade in Auburn, which is this side, and I'm going to use that color to fill in the rest of my eyebrow. With the darker color, the Auburn, the darkest side, I'm going to dip my brush right into it, the actual angle, but I'm also going to get it on the sides. And I will show you in a second why I do the sides of the brush also, just like that. You see how I'm laying it down? I'm just gonna try to show you. And then I'm also doing the actual angle. The reason I actually packed the color on the sides of the angled brush is because of this. I'm pretty much going to place my brow brush on the side and just swipe down to create more of that sharp line on the top. I'll show you. I'm just going to show you guys instead of just explain. Alright, you see that? I pretty much had my brush, I'm not putting it on the tip, I'm laying it on the side. And I'm pressing it where my hairline is and bringing it down just to create more of like I said, that sharper line, and then you can just go in with the tip and fill in the rest. Always take a step back and just check it really quick. I dipped a little bit more into the Auburn just on the actual tip of the brush, not on the sides anymore. Just going to do slight strokes to just elongate my tail a little tiny bit more. Just a tad right on the tail. Okay. And then to create a sharper line right here under the brow, I'm going to take the tip with the product and just round it off. Alright. And whatever's left over, I usually just take it into the front just to darken it slightly, but not too much. I never re-dip. I don't like to put too much dark color in the front. Alright, so that's pretty much how I do my eyebrows. Now I'm going to go to the other side. I'm packing on this Auburn color on the sides of the brush and on the tip. With this arch too, I'm actually going to bring it out a little bit more. It's actually shorter than this one is. So I'm going to try to bring this out just a smidge more. Not too much where it's so noticeable, but then I'm just going to bring the tail with it. Line the bottom. There. I'm coming up in the front a little bit more too. Just because, again, this eyebrow is always shorter and smaller, so I'm just going to shape it as best as possible. That's pretty much how I do my eyebrows. This eyebrow is always my better eyebrow. Everyone always has a better one. Let me know down in the comments which one is your better eyebrow. My left is always so much more nicer, but this one's not bad too. All right, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed my current eyebrow routine and what I've been using and loving. If you guys have any other questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. I would really, really appreciate it. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and my vlog channel. I do daily vlogs every single day, so I'm gonna leave that link down below for you if you're interested. But please leave any other requests down below of what you guys want to see, and I can get to them as soon as possible. A brush declutter video is coming for sure, and a favorites and an empties video, so that's kind of like a sneak peek to what is to come on this channel in the near future. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!